Hi guys, welcome back to my channel for another video. If you are new here, kindly subscribe, especially if you are interested in becoming the best version of yourself. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you 3 unhealthy negative emotions. Each unhealthy emotion has its own theme or deduction and is associated with typical thoughts and behaviors which will be more sensible, logical, and suitable. So what causes unhealthy negative emotions? Well, unhealthy negative emotions are caused by unhealthy beliefs such as off-lysing, low frustration tolerance, and total damning of self or other. According to Avi Joseph and Maggie Chapman, the authors of Visual CBT, off-lysing is about believing that the situation is so much worse than it is. This refers to an "it's the end of the world" belief. Low frustration tolerance is about believing that you can't handle something to the point where you will explode or die. And total damning of self or other is about rating yourself, someone else in an irrationally negative way. All these beliefs bring about unhealthy negative emotions. The first unhealthy negative emotion is anxiety. The theme or deduction of anxiety is danger or threat. When you are unhealthily anxious, you usually overestimate the probability of that threat happening and you underestimate your ability to handle it. For instance, if you are anxious about your exams, you typically overestimate the probability of failing your exam and underestimate your ability to handle exam anxiety. You are more likely to create even more negative threats in your mind and are more likely to find it difficult to focus on other things, such as your daily task of living. When it comes to behavior, anxious people will either avoid the thing they are anxious about or tolerate it. They may find different ways to handle their anxiety. The second unhealthy negative emotion is depression. While anxiety looks forward to the future, to things that haven't occurred yet and probably will never occur, depression looks backwards to the past, to things that have occurred and that most probably can't be changed. The theme or deduction of depression is loss and failure. When you are unhealthily depressed, you only pay attention to the negative aspects of that loss or failure. You tend to dwell on all the other losses and failures you have encountered. Therefore, you feel helpless and hopeless. You don't look on the bright side of life or the good things that happen to you. You begin to think that you have no future. You are no more motivated to do the things you usually do and feel like isolating yourself. Depression is a silent killer. I wrote a fiction book about it titled "Awa is Fighting Depression" after fighting depression for some time. The book is currently available on the Amazon website. Find the link below. This book will help you learn more about depression and how to overcome it. Depressed people tend to put an end to their feelings of depression in self-destructive ways. The third unhealthy negative emotion is anger. Anger is a natural response to perceived threat. It's all about exasperation, goal obstruction, rule breaking, and threat to our self-esteem. Some situations can be frustrating. We often face obstacles in achieving our goals. We have personal rules that sometimes get broken either by ourselves or by others. When you're unhealthily angry, you overestimate the extent to which another person acted intentionally or see spiteful intent in the motives of others. You tend to assume you are absolutely right and the other person is wrong. You find it hard or impossible to consider the other person's point of view. In terms of behavior, angry people may go on the attack physically or verbally or both, or they may act in passive aggressive ways. Never act based on your emotions and find ways to handle unhealthy negative emotions. Well, I hope you found this video helpful. If yes, don't forget to share it. My name is EB Kevin and stay tuned for the next video.